Welcome back to Just Another Game Review. And we were all just, taking a little mid-recording session. Yeah, smoke break.
Yeah.
Some of us were. Some of us value our health. Anyway.
Not him.
So we were outside talking about, our favorite consoles and stuff. And, what generation was best and who won each generation. And we were like, why are we out here talking to no one when we have at least 7 listeners?
Yeah, we can make a video. This is quality content.
We will make
content.
at least 6 people's day.
Yeah, while they're pooping, probably.
Oh no, wait, we would have already known 3 people. We'd have made 3 people's day.
Yeah.
So anyway, we were like, let's just do it live.
Yeah.
And
so
here we are, coming at you.
Well, you want to cue that intro?
Yeah, I think we should cue the intro.
Alright, so, quick disclaimer. We are professionals.
Not.
No, we're not. You're right. We're not professionals.
I wrote it on the board.
I see it now. It's kind of far away.
It's underlined.
Anything that you hear us say that sounds factual is not factual. Not only is it not factual, it's probably not close.
We're guessing.
Yeah.
There's Wikipedia in a computer with internet capabilities right there.
We didn't even bother to look that up. So if I say something to the effect of I don't know, it had this much memory or this much, or
same close,
or this system was more powerful than this system, no, I'm completely guessing.
You can guarantee anything that's attached to a release year is wrong.
That's for sure.
Super Nintendo didn't come out in 1776.
I'm gonna go ahead and say if you're watching any of our other videos after this, any date I ever say is wrong.
This is a disclaimer for the channel.
But you know what? I think we should just do this freeform.
Yeah.
Let's
do it like we were smoking a cigarette outside.
And go.
Just don't smoke one in here. I don't want to. So I think we should just say generation, say what systems were, and just kind of talk about it, see what you guys think.
That was the plan.
Yeah, I wrote it on the board.
I think that.
Let's skip the first one.
Atari.
Did you have?
No, I'm not 100 years old.
He's the youngest looking one. He's the oldest one.
Like 2 years.
Anyway, none of us had that generation, right? No Atari,
No.
Magnavox,
No.
television.
My first one was NES.
Okay, so let's start with NES. I don't even think. I mean, we're all
adults here. Let's just go ahead and say it. NES smoked Sega Master System.
in America, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Japan don't count.
But
just in math test.
no, so there's really no point in talking about it. NES was an amazing system.
Being able to shoot your TV screen at ducks was awesome.
Well, you could do that on the Master System too.
Yeah.
I have a Master System now. It's awesome. I'd still pick the NES though.
Absolutely.
Like today, I'd still pick the NES.
You have one back then?
No, I didn't. I
Yeah,
just
it
got it
don't
a couple
count.
years ago.
Can't-
I don't care. It's
can't
cool.
go
I just
back in
wanted.
time. You got
It was just a
hockey?
weird flex. I just wanted to say I got a Master System, dude. Do you got one?
Yeah, I'll just take yours. I'll have one tonight.
All right, let's move on to the
Where's
next.
yours at, Zach?
Let's move on to the next generation that really for me started gaming because I had an NES, but I was too young.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
yeah.
NES came out when I was -3.
Right. Yeah.
-5.
I definitely
Again, these dates aren't correct.
Yeah.
So
No facts here.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and the ever so not popular TurboGrafx 16.
So let's start by just saying TurboGrafx 16, gone.
No, I have one of those too.
I have one on my
Did you
emulator.
play it back in the day when it came out?
I play it now. I play it so much. It's so good.
Did you play it then?
No.
Exactly.
No. I didn't even know about it until...
Neither
I don't
did
think.
he.
No, I didn't know
I
about
found
it.
out about it in July.
I do want to say this though. It is sweet. I think it's
It
very
is
underrated.
cool. I have played it on my emulator, and it is...
It's
What
very
games does it
cool.
have? I've never even heard of it. Till recently.
Bonk. You ever heard of
it's-
Bonk?
yeah.
Bonk's Adventure. It's
That
got a
was one
ton
the
of
games I
shooting
played.
games.
Yeah.
Ease. You ever played any of the Ease games?
Nope.
You haven't.
Newtopia.
No, there
Dungeon
heard of these
Explorer?
guys. Nope.
Castlevania Rondo of Blood.
Yeah, played that.
Yeah, that's an amazing game. Only on the TurboGrafx.
Yep.
Shut up.
Yeah, I swear.
What else, Super Nintendo?
No. What? No. Yeah, there was a Rondo of Blood, but it was a remake and not good. It was called Dracula X.
On TurboGrafx, it was actually pretty good.
It was really
I'm
good.
still picking SNES.
Oh, well,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You
mean,
an
I'm-
SNES guy?
I'm Super Nintendo.
boom,
all the way.
Sega Genesis.
Just to be different?
No, I love my Sega Genesis. I had both, but my God.
I just don't think you can compete with the library that
No, Super Nintendo has so many
Donkey
games.
Kong, Mega Man, Super Mario, Bomberman, Zelda.
Yeah. Zelda? How you gonna not pick Zelda?
Sonic, bro.
Actually,
I don't like Sonic either, but I don't even know what it was about. Like, pick something that was on both consoles. Lion
Mortal
King,
Kombat?
Mortal Kombat, better on Sega.
better on
Lion King,
because
better on Sega.
Super Nintendo
Aladdin,
wouldn't
better on
have
Sega.
Why was
Shut
Lion
up.
King better?
Daddy's talking.
Oh,
Why was
sorry.
Lion King better
Sorry.
on Sega?
It's just a better game. They're not the same games.
Really?
Yeah, they're not. Aladdin's not even close to being
Most
the
of
same
the
game.
older games where they had two titles are completely different games.
Yeah,
Really?
Play
Okay.
Home Alone on Super Nintendo and played on Sega. Completely different game.
It's not like a remake or anything. It's like a totally different.
Yeah, like two different
experience.
companies.
I didn't know that.
It wasn't like today,
Yeah.
like where
Yeah.
you're making a CD that'll fit in both, so you just
The
make.
only difference in Mortal Kombat was the blood, right?
Yeah, the only pretty
Yeah,
much. Some of the
kinda,
games were the same, but Mortal Kombat's a port of an arcade game.
Yeah.
So it's not like it wasn't just made for it.
I'm still picking SNES.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
All right, I can agree. I mean, if I had the choice, I only get one. I'm picking Sega, but I still love my Super Nintendo. A lot of my memories are made on my Super Nintendo.
I will say that Sega did a lot of cool shit. Like they had a lot of cool games, especially like right when you turn on a Sega.
The intro?
and it's like, Sega.
Yeah.
Like that's iconic.
I played
I mean,
so much, and this is gonna sound weird. Vector Man. You guys ever heard of that game?
No.
Well, it's a pretty good game, but I played so much Vector Man with my grandma.
Yeah.
Dude, she played the heck out of Vector Man. That was, we had such a good
awesome.
time. But I just have so many good memories. Like Chica Chica Boys. You guys probably never heard of that. Great game.
Chica Chica Boys.
Yeah, I got it at the house. So we'll play it after that. Turn the camera off. We'll play it right now.
He's making shit up again, like we said at the beginning.
Yeah.
None of this is factual.
No.
You know what it
never
is?
happened.
You know it is factual actually, and this will
SNES
be
is better.
this will be a common theme as we go through this. But anytime we say generation, I'm a spoiled brat. I had them all. So, I'm like, well, I had both systems.
That's actually gonna play a factor too for a lot of people. You
Yeah.
know, like not having
Whatever you grew up with
A
is
lot of
what.
people just pick one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or their parents picked one.
Yeah, that was it.
You know what I mean?
What? So like,
I had a Super Nintendo, but my cousins had Sega.
okay, so you had.
I got
you,
to experience both.
Yeah. I had both.
Okay.
So
I don't want you guys-
I bought more games for Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
I
well,
only had
I
a
just
couple. I had
felt-
Sonic and Mortal Kombat. You know,
I
Yeah.
hated Sonic. I don't know why. Like,
don't like Sonic
Sonic's like
either.
the mascot or whatever, but I didn't care for
and the
Sonic.
controllers was different. I didn't like the controller.
Yeah.
I mean-
the controller was weird.
I didn't have like I was just kidding. I wasn't really like a spoiled brat.
He's
or
not
anything.
kidding.
He's not kidding. That's actually factual. I googled it.
No,
You got
so
one at each house.
all right, you know what? Let's just go to the next generation. I'll tell this story when you guys aren't being mean to me.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's gonna wait a while.
So
So Super
SNES,
Nintendo,
when's this
SNES. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
let it happen because there was some amazing games.
But
You're right.
With-
Zelda, Donkey Kong.
I think with every one of these, we also want to know what you guys think too.
Yeah,
So
let
down
us
in the
know.
comments every
Let us
round.
know.
Let us know what your pick was.
So the next generation we're gonna hop to 64, PS1,
And Saturn.
and Sega Saturn. Yeah.
Yeah, the Saturn.
Ooh.
I owned a Saturn and a 64. I
You
did not
had
own
a Saturn.
PS1.
You
yeah.
had a Saturn.
I did not own a PS1 though.
What about you?
I think I had all three.
You had all three?
I got the Saturn later, but it was before. Like those generations were still big. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Right,
so
yeah.
you still got it in its prime. I
Yeah.
actually didn't get a Saturn until way later. So I never played Saturn back when it was popular. I had a PS1 and I had a 64.
Yeah.
Saturn, I think, is out
Yeah.
ahead of its time. Very much so.
Saturn technologically was ahead of its time.
Yes.
It was weird.
That's
It
a
was
common
amazing.
theme with Sega.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'll
that is
agree.
a huge theme with
I
Sega-
want to say
Sega systems.
that the Saturn was amazing at doing, which was weird for the time, 2D graphics.
Yeah.
Like side scrolling. Like it is one of the best side scrolling platforms ever.
It was really good at pre-rendered backgrounds.
Yeah,
Is
it was
what it did.
at a time where everyone wanted to see 3D games.
Yeah.
And if you go back now and you play some of those side scrollers on Saturn, hold up so
Yeah.
freaking well.
Yeah.
So well. And you play stuff on 64 and PS1
Yeah.
and it looks like trash now.
And exactly what you just said, I'll go ahead and tell you my pick. Exactly what you just said. Everybody wanted to see 3D Worlds. Super Mario 64 is the grandpappy of 3D Worlds. And you had, Bomberman 64, Zelda, all the titles that was big on Super Nintendo got ported into 3D for Nintendo 64.
I will agree.
That's my pick.
I'll agree
64.
to a point that Super Mario 64 blew my mind when I saw
It
it,
was,
coming.
Yeah,
it
it
was
But man, I was a PS1 person, and I to this day am a PS1 person.
Yeah.
My PS1
Me too.
Ride
On
and die.
PS1.
I think.
Just one thing I gotta say about it.
Yep.
Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
I love Final Fantasy 7.
Those cutscenes.
Yeah.
When I was 12 years old.
Right.
Oh my god.
With the polygon animations and all
Well, the FMV
The
cutscenes.
FMVs.
Oh my
Oh my
Yeah.
god. When Sephiroth, the first time he walked in.
Dude, when he turned sideways and the thing was on fire and his sword was like 7 screens long.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god. Like.
Yeah. I think PlayStation 1 had a lot more grown-up games
It did.
It did.
than Nintendo 64.
I think the big problem with 64 was you had Mario 64 and you had Ocarina of Time. You
Yeah.
had these games that just changed.
They're still popular today.
Yeah,
Oh,
they were just freaking generational games. And you had the worst games ever made for any system
Yeah.
ever.
You really did.
Yeah, there were some terrible games for 64. It was like
Armorines is one I super
There's-
yeah,
there's like-
Quest 64. yeah.
God, the Castlevanias for 64 were
Oh,
trash.
so
They
bad.
had a GoldenEye. That was.
They had GoldenEye,
Oh.
The World Is Not Enough. The James Bond games started
Perfect Dark was really good.
Started FPS. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
But,
the 4 split screen. Like,
Yeah, it definitely started co-op competitive. I'll say
you go up petted.
because you're all playing on the same TV, but it's against each other. So
Yeah.
I mean that stuff was just crazy.
Which I loved this generation for gaming. This is one of my
Yeah.
when I get nostalgia, yes, I love my Super Nintendo and stuff, but
This is the
I was like
nostalgia,
7
yeah.
when PS1 came out, and oh
Well,
man, that's just the perfect
My
sweet
favorite
spot.
thing about this generation, no DLC.
No. You bought a game from the store, you went home and you played that game.
Yes.
For
No
the money you
patches.
Immediately.
Yeah.
No day one patches.
No load times.
No DLC.
You know what I mean? You don't have to install the shit. You
I
plug
can-
the card in, you blow it, plug it in,
Yeah.
it goes.
You
I
have to
never
pay
had
for
to-
nothing else.
No, I never
Maybe
had
it's
to, I never had
scratched
to
out.
blow
Yeah.
on my PS1 disc. I'd rub toothpaste on it and flush it if it wouldn't work. No, seriously, we're sitting here talking and I'm just going back to this mindset of being
When
a
gaming was great.
Yes.
It was
Like my
it was
parents,
gaming at its core.
my parents
Yeah.
are divorced and they're fighting over my love. And Christmas comes and I get 2 PS1s and 2 64s and oh man,
You gotta leave
it's
them
just-
there.
I wish they.
You will not have fun at your dad's house.
Oh man, I wish they would get re-divorced and both buy me new PlayStations. Like anyone, like okay, use this as anyone who's going through some like your parents are getting divorced. I
It's
just
a
want you guys to
blessing
know
in
this.
disguise.
Yeah.
2 Christmases.
A, it's not your fault. It's your dad's secretary's fault. And B, you're going to have 2 Christmases.
You can't
Anyway.
at least let me borrow one, bro.
PS1,
Yep.
64.
64 for me.
I want PS1, so PS1 wins this one.
Yeah.
I want to make one comment for the 64 guys though. We didn't get Metal Gear.
Yeah, I never even mentioned that. That's still one of my
So-
favorite games of all time.
I know you hate Metal Gear.
Oh, I like that one.
The first one.
I
Shadow
played
Moses
it.
Metal Gear.
I had a demo disc that had
Yeah.
that part. You know what I'm
And
saying?
Tomb Raider on it and all of that.
Yeah, 'cause that was an age of demo discs. So
Yeah.
like,
I used to love when my PlayStation magazine would come in.
yeah.
And then I would get so mad when I realized that the game on the back wasn't an actual demo, it was just a trailer.
Right.
God. Oh, I'm gonna get to play Ridge Racer 5? No, you're gonna get to watch someone else play Ridge Racer 5. But,
Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot. Too.
ooh, yeah, great games.
Yeah.
So
So,
that's
PS1?
you know what? PS1, Nintendo 64. That's
It's tight.
that's a hard one.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's
I'm
PS1.
leaning
Because
64.
I had to pick
though.
one to play forever and leave the other one out. It'd be hard to leave Zelda out.
If I had to pick one that made a game franchise that will last on to what I'm playing in my adult years, PS1 wins.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
playing Mario every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm still playing Resident Evil, Metal Gear Solid, which Resident Evil 2 came out for 64, but
Sounds good.
it's not as good.
Let's move to the next generation, which was PS2,
Yup.
the original Xbox,
GameCube.
GameCube, very underrated system in my opinion,
Ooh,
and Dreamcast.
the Dreamcast.
Yeah, the
yes.
Okay, I had a Dreamcast.
Okay.
Very ahead of its time.
Absolutely ahead of its time.
Like, it did stuff that no one else was thinking about.
no.
Like,
The
I
shit-
like the Dreamcast.
The shit it could do with just raw CD, music CDs.
Yeah.
Was insane.
Heck, it had internet.
Yeah.
I can't remember the games I had.
Back
for
when
it.
internet,
I didn't have any
computers
games
didn't
for
have
it.
internet.
Yeah, I had the internet for it. Yeah, you play online games.
Yeah.
I had 2K, like NFL 2K, like 2000.
Yeah.
For Dreamcast, it was amazing. Like,
That shit's crazy.
I ran the same play over and over. Halfback toss, and I throw it to Randy Moss every play.
That's all you had to do.
That was it. It's still a good game. The graphics were so much. The graphics were really good during this. I didn't have GameCube. I could have. I did. It was small. The disc was big.
Yeah.
And there's kid games.
GameCube was real gimmicky, in
Yeah.
my
I
opinion.
liked the GameCube, man. I
I
really
didn't.
liked it.
It had some good
I think it's
titles.
so underrated.
It had
Smash
some good-
Bros,
It had some
It
good
didn't have
titles.
It had Final Fantasy, but it wasn't.
Crystal Chronicles.
Crystal.
or whatever.
Who cares? No one cares,
That's dumber than hell.
right?
But Randy bases his whole life off of which Final Fantasy he was playing at the time.
Yeah. So,
I mean, at
Accurate.
least he owns it.
but yeah, I had PS2, I had an Xbox, and I had Dreamcast. PS2. I didn't like
PS2?
the Xbox.
I had all of them.
Of course.
It's a tough one for me. If you would have asked, when did the PS2 come out? Give me a factual date. What was it, like 01?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably 01. So 11-year-old Zach, I'd have said PS2.
Yeah.
But
you
man,
would.
I probably had 100 PS2 games. I loved it. I only had probably 5 Xbox games, but those 5 games,
We're amazing.
yes, because oh my god, when it came to online multiplayer,
You didn't touch Xbox.
oh, Halo 2, man, oh my god,
Dude, Halo 1, bro.
Yeah, but
Halo CE
I-
changed it.
Yeah, Halo did change gaming.
I
Changed
love
it.
that.
Especially competitive
But-
gaming.
Yeah.
To this day,
Competitive Halo.
Yeah.
hey buddies,
What?
Daddy's talking. To this day, if
Mom
you were like,
punches
if you were like, here's these 4 systems, you can only play one for the rest of your life.
It's your fault, Wendy. You spoiled him.
Dreamcast.
Really?
You're picking Dreamcast?
I love
didn't
it.
think Dreamcast would get a vote.
I was going to be the douchey hipster.
You ain't got the
I
hat.
love the Dreamcast, man. Crazy Taxi.
Dreamcast had House of the Dead,
Good.
which was just nuts of a game.
Skies of
I played that the
Arcadia.
other day at Circle C.
Really?
Remember? He was
Yeah.
He was with me.
Dude,
Yeah. But it was like the actual arcade. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Always.
ahead of its time, and the graphics were just.
They were amazing. Where you going with?
I'm going, for me, I'm going PS2, simply for the fact, look over here, you can't see this at home, but there's a whole shelf of PS2.
Please,
Yeah.
please look over here at home.
Yeah, let me turn the camera. For me, PlayStation 2 just did something to the single player genre of video games.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I mean, you had Grand Theft Auto, you had, you know, all these just, it's like SOCOM Navy SEALs, Splinter Cell, God of War. You had just all these titles.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. I mean,
I say it in every episode.
it was nuts, the amount of shit you had. And
Title
Xbox
hero
had
list.
Halo. Xbox had Halo, CE. It just didn't have the titles to compare, and I don't
Yeah.
feel like Dreamcast did either.
No.
I think Dreamcast was a better raw console.
It definitely was. Yeah.
So for me, it goes PlayStation 2 and Dreamcast right neck and neck.
Yeah.
But I think PlayStation takes the edge for me simply because of the library.
The library's
Yeah.
insane. I'll give it that.
The library it had was just nuts.
And that comes down to most.
And-
you know what I'm saying?
I think it's the number 1 selling console of
Yeah.
all time. I think that actually is a fact. You can take that.
I
to the
think
bank.
you can blame the Dreamcast not being better for me on Sega's marketing,
Yes.
because that's when it started to really take a shit,
Mhm.
and it hasn't ever came back.
Same thing with GameCube. Like
Yeah.
the games they made were. I mean, they had a couple good ones.
GameCube had Resident Evil 4,
That was
which for anybody that
for
knows
6
me
months.
at all, I am a Resident Evil diehard fan.
fanatic.
But it came to PlayStation 2, and it had more shit than
Yeah.
the GameCube one did. It had Project Ada and all this other stuff. So it just did Resident Evil 4 6
Better.
months later, but better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I had it for both systems.
I know you did.
But for me, PlayStation 2,
Yeah.
Dreamcast.
Yeah, but I would put PlayStation 2 right below that, so I'm all right with that
I'm
decision.
exactly opposite. of
I'm
you.
all right with
Yeah,
that decision.
Exactly opposite.
Yeah, Dreamcast was a superior system, just didn't have the titles.
So let's get into what I'm going to say is a bold statement.
Let's go.
I want to get into the best generation of gaming that ever existed.
Ooh, not the best generation.
This
To
is
me, this
the-
is the easiest generation to
This
pick.
is the best generation
Yeah,
of
it
gaming
is.
for me.
The
PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii.
And the
right?
Wii. Okay, you can take the Wii and kick it down the stairs.
It had its moments.
No,
It was gimmicky.
It was a party favorite.
It was exactly what that was.
Yeah.
A party
Yeah,
favorite.
but it was a fun party favorite. It had
And
its
some
moments.
old people used to work out. Thought they were working out. You know what I'm saying?
Or you could go bowling.
What do you mean by old? I still have a Wii Fit board.
You're old.
Man, we're pushing 30.
But I'll go first on this one, and
for it.
it's really easy. Xbox 360.
Xbox 360.
PS3.
Really?
Really?
For me, PS3.
It just didn't make the cut, bro.
And let me jump ahead a little bit.
I
It's
will
got the
say-
same problem that the next generation is going to have, but backwards.
Yep.
The PS3 tried way too hard,
Yeah.
and they failed.
PS3 I didn't like as much as PS2, but I was already like because I already played PlayStation 2. I wasn't,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Right.
like the Xbox,
Mhm.
so I wasn't going to jump ship and go to 360.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think 360. I mean, I think it's obvious with the sales. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because I had Halo and all the stuff. Like, everyone else had Xbox 360.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like, 'cause back in the day, I PS2, we'd all switch games with my friends.
Yeah.
They didn't have PS3.
For me, dude, the Xbox 360 literally revolutionized online.
It did. Yeah.
Online
I agree
video
with that.
experience. That's why I made the statement. I think that's the best genre or the best generation of gaming.
Even though it ruined it.
Even though it did ruin it. It did.
Yes.
It did hit the apex and then fall down.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not been as good since for consoles.
No.
It made multiplayer pick up and play because you
Yes.
could do multiplayer on PC, but you had to join servers and find people
Right.
Yeah.
and do all this.
Right.
You load up Call of Duty and you hit multiplayer and you
And
go,
you're there.
and the next thing you know you're there.
Quick
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right
30
now.
seconds later, you're in a match.
Yeah.
And you can speak to your buddies on party chat.
And
Yeah.
that's the big thing for this generation is I'm picking Xbox 360. PS3 got its issues sorted out. It did.
did,
It became
eventually.
a good console, and I collect more PS3 now than I do 360.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like my PS3 now better than I do. But back then, I'm playing what my buddies are playing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And everybody I knew owned an Xbox 360.
Exactly.
Yeah, except for you.
I will say that as far as the online goes, though,
loyal.
I think PlayStation shot itself in the foot, and I'm gonna say something, and I know I'm gonna get flamed for this. Xbox charged you $60 a year to play.
Yeah.
PlayStation 3 was free.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for.
Exactly. Yeah, you do.
And the PlayStation
I can
3
agree with
online
that.
services were kind of shitty.
They were.
Not kinda, but they went down for like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were
And they
just
got all
shitty.
their information stolen.
And there was like so
Xbox
much.
just had the money.
Yeah, you do get what you pay for it. And the
Yeah.
servers for PS3, like there was so much, like so many trolls and cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
playing online on PS3 for a long time was not fun.
So let's just go on to the last generation.
The latest.
The latest what we're on
latest
now.
and greatest.
The latest and greatest.
Last
And
but not least.
to me, this is the second easiest one to pick.
Xbox One,
Yep.
PlayStation 4,
Yep.
Nintendo Wii U,
And the Switch.
and the Switch.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
kind of overlap there.
So the Wii U, the
They
Wii
took
U
a
sucks.
shit.
And
It's
that's
so,
not
so
really.
bad. They made a new system.
Yeah. 6
That-
months later.
yeah.
I think the Wii U had the right idea. I mean,
No,
if you think about it, the Switch is basically the Wii U.
It had the right idea, just a wrong execution.
Very bad execution and very bad marketing and no games.
It was almost like
That's
they
a
brought out
common theme with Nintendo.
Nintendo, yeah.
Yeah.
You always had Sega.
They redeemed themselves though.
You always had Sega, beyond its time, above its time.
Yeah.
And you always had Nintendo. It was like, you know what? We still got Mario. We're just gonna chill.
Yeah.
We're good here. Zelda, Mario.
And
here
they
we
were
go.
content with that. They just
Yeah, they were good with
And
that.
handhelds.
And handhelds.
they got
yeah.
very
We have,
stagnant.
we have Pokemon. We got Pokemon for the handheld, and we're good with that.
Yeah.
We're just gonna chill. We don't want to be competitive. It was like the mindset they had, kind of.
Yeah, and they put out kid games. They didn't really have any exclusives
Or-
except for Zelda and Mario. You know
Or
what I'm
they,
saying?
they focused heavily on like co-op multiplayer games like Mario Kart, Mario Party,
Smash.
Smash,
Yeah.
shit like that. So I mean, I don't think Nintendo had a chance. Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I don't think Nintendo has a chance
Going forward.
here.
Yeah.
They can bring it back.
No, I
Switch was a huge step.
Switch was a
Yeah.
1,000 times better than the Wii U.
yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Is to me, and I said I was gonna go last, but I'll just go ahead and go
Go
first. PS4, that's my choice, but the Switch isn't far below it.
Okay.
I think the Switch is a very, very good system.
Yeah.
It purely based off the stuff that you could do. We were having a child, and I spent 3 days not
In the
being bored at the
hospital.
hospital
Yeah, me too,
playing
bro.
Breath of the Wild.
Me too.
I mean, not that it was going to be boring. I mean, before the child was born, we're sitting there,
That's the
and
way.
I'm playing Switch, and
Took my PS4 with me when Rayleigh was born.
But and it's
play.
not just that. It's not just that you can go on the go. You've always been able to take a Nintendo system on the go. Maybe not the
Yeah,
GameCube,
and that's
the
their
Game Boy.
thing.
But
Yeah.
now you can take it on the go with quality.
Right.
I'm not
they did
playing
that.
I don't feel like I'm playing a handheld game
No,
handheld.
yeah.
I'm playing a game handheld.
Yeah.
Like go play Doom. It looks like any of the other Dooms.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you can do it on the
They
own.
pulled it off really well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And plus, they had really, really good exclusives. Infinity. Odyssey.
Yep.
Odyssey's a great
It's
game.
really- yeah.
Breath of the
Breath of the
Wild
Wild.
is amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're good games.
It's like
but
tactics.
but PS4 to me in this generation did the exact same thing that the Xbox 360 did last generation. They nailed it right from the beginning,
Yep.
and Xbox did not have time to catch up.
No.
Everyone's already playing. All your friends are already playing PS4, and that's what you're doing.
Yep.
and they just nailed it. It's a great system, easily accessible, great games, great support,
They got
and you're just having fun.
They knocked it out of the park with the exclusives.
Oh my
too.
god, it's not
Yeah,
even
the-
close.
the-
with
the
Horizon
exclusives.
Zero Dawn.
Oh my god.
It's an amazing game.
The Uncharted series continued on. The Last of Us.
Last
continued
of Us.
on.
Oh god, that comes out soon. I'm so
You had
pumped.
Days Gone. Days Gone got a lot of flack. Really good
I
game.
love that game.
Yeah.
Such a good game.
Yeah, we do need to review that because all of these non-professional sites
Yeah.
that review it, no, nothing like
IGN sucks.
IGN does suck.
yeah,
If you got money, you can have a good game.
yeah.
I'll cut that out. But anyway,
No, don't.
Yeah, leave it in there.
Leave that in.
but
IGN.
IGN.
no, just the PS4, man. It's just a great
Yeah.
system to me. It's one of the best systems.
It
Yeah,
is.
It's
It's got its flaws.
Xbox wanted to do too much with non-gaming stuff. You were saying something about how I think we were outside. You said something about like Xbox the one
trying to be
you,
everything.
You want you want to use your Xbox for everything like TV.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Go ahead.
I'll go ahead and go. So the first 3 years of this console war, which in my opinion this was the biggest console war.
Yeah.
PS4 versus
I disagree.
Xbox One.
I really, everything is bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah, the more hype. More
Super
Yeah.
Nintendo and Sega.
Especially with social media as big as it is now. Like,
yeah, like it
Yeah.
reached everybody.
I'm serious.
For me, I was okay, PlayStation 4, right? I'm picking Xbox One for the first 3 years it was out.
Okay.
And then I realized Xbox was trying to be my whole living room.
Yeah.
It wanted to be my TV, it wanted to be my DVD player, it wanted to be my music player.
Your cable service.
How about you just be a decent video game player?
I had no problems coming from Xbox 360 and then switching to PS4 because
Yeah.
it's the better system. So we're sitting here arguing, and Aaron's just like, Xbox is better, Xbox is better. I don't need all these modules of I don't need my
I'll
cable
need
running
connects.
through it. I've got
Yeah.
a toilet. I don't need a console that I can poop in. Like,
Which is essentially what Microsoft did with the
Yes.
Xbox One. Took a shit in it.
and not only that, they started off very poorly with
Yeah.
the announcement
Yeah.
and the fact that it was $100 more expensive right off the bat.
Right.
And
But let's PC or PC. Let's just start there. PC wins. But PlayStation 4 took a couple pages from Xbox 360.
I don't care where they took it from.
Paid to play online.
Yeah.
No longer
PS
free.
Plus.
No
Yeah.
longer free with that shit. I think where the separation came from after the allure wore off with Xbox.
took
Yeah.
you 3 years for it to wear off.
The reason it did though is because I think competitively, Xbox shits on PlayStation 4. It has way more competitive titles than PlayStation does. What's PlayStation got? COD? Call of Duty?
Man.
Siege.
Yeah, but they both got Siege.
Yeah, they both have Call of Duty.
They don't both got Halo or Gears of War.
Those both titles suck.
No, you bite
X-
your tongue.
Xbox One this generation they suck.
They were still Halo and God of War.
It doesn't.
or Gears of War.
Gears
though.
of War, yeah, but they
God of War.
suck.
PS4.
Yeah,
but it wasn't competitive.
it doesn't. It
I'm talking
doesn't
about for the
matter.
competitive player.
Gran Turismo.
Pac-Man.
We're just naming games digged up. No,
Forrest Gump.
that's where they really dropped the ball. I mean, yes, they didn't start off strong. Yes, they made some mistakes with how they wanted. It wasn't just a gaming console, which is what they needed to be.
Yeah.
But where they really went wrong is they don't hold a candle to the exclusives. They
They
dropped
don't.
the ball with Halo. They dropped the ball with Gears of War.
Yeah.
The only exclusive that I even like is Forza.
Yeah, Forza was decent.
Forza
Oh,
Horizon's
racing
amazing, and
Never
don't you?
played
Me, yeah, because you
I never
haven't played.
played it.
I don't really like racing games.
Yeah,
I don't care what you like. It's good.
Like I said, the first 3 years I was Xbox,
Race Hell Pro Step.
and then
Until he played a PS4.
and I had a PS4.
Once he played it, he's like, ah.
I had a couple of them that I sold to random people.
I remember.
I'd have one and sell one.
Stupid.
Have
He's
one
almost
and
And
sell
then
one.
rebuy it, yeah.
Yeah, and then
$100 more.
I was like, I think I borrowed your PS4 to play God of War,
Yeah.
the new God of War. PlayStation, I think, here's what I'm gonna say: Xbox kicks the shit out of PlayStation competitively. PlayStation doesn't even have to worry about Xbox when it comes to
No.
exclusive
No.
titles. Not even.
Even their
close.
new ones that they just now
Yeah.
coming out with, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Better than anything
Yeah.
Xbox.
I mean, it's ridiculous. The titles. Days Gone is an amazing game.
amazing. Yeah.
What's funny is, to me, it's not even PlayStation and Xbox.
Was
To me, it's
Sekiro
PlayStation
PS1?
and then it's Switch.
Really? See,
Yeah.
I'm a competitive gamer. I'm more
PlayStation,
competitive.
PlayStation and Xbox, you got basically the same thing, and PlayStation's better. Switch is at least something different.
Was Sekiro
Yeah.
just for PlayStation?
Yeah.
Was it? So it's another exclusive.
No, you can get it on PC too.
Well, I meant
Can you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you could get
Yeah.
cigarette.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
Pretty much anything your guys' little shitty consoles do, my PC does it 10 times better.
God of War, Last of Us.
I don't need that. I'll just watch somebody play it on my awesome PC.
So what do you think?
What do you think?
I have PS4.
Exactly.
I know you very well.
But I'm the same as you. I think it's the PS4 and then the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
The Switch surprised me because I've never planned on ever playing Nintendo ever again.
Right.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild,
Bro.
it's on another I'm surprised, still surprised that Nintendo made that.
I know.
Like it looks like someone else did it.
Yeah.
And they paid him to do it.
And Nintendo comes out with that game and it just shatters the concept you had
Yeah.
of Zelda.
But yeah, so it's this PlayStation because they're exclusives. I mean, I'm a loyal anyway. I'm gonna pick that.
Right.
But it's honestly the better system right now.
It is.
And
It is.
I hope it stays a better system going forward. I think it will with their exclusives.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Xbox will get better. We're gonna learn from the mistakes like the PS3 did.
I think Xbox took a step backwards.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that.
but they're not going anywhere.
I think if I'm going to play a competitive game, I'll pick Xbox One. If I want a killer exclusive title, I'll pick PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
And if I want a unique experience, I pick Switch. So for me, it's damn near a three-way tie.
They're close.
Nah, it's
but I think that these three that we got are gonna be three that we have for a while. Like, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I play my PC more than anything, and the only console I touch now is my PS4.
Exactly. From an Xbox fanboy.
Because if I'm going to be competitive, I'm not going to pretend I'm going to play on PC.
So that has been our game room discussion roundtable thing on console wars.
Yep.
All the console wars, really. We just it was something we were talking about, and we wanted to talk about it with you guys.
Yep.
Let us know what you thought. Who do you think won the consoles? What are your favorite systems of all time? If you liked what we did here, hit like, comment down below, subscribe to us if you get a chance, and tune in next time where we're going to do a little origin story of us as gamers, where we came from and why we're friends, and
Well, we'd make his channel.
why we
and what
started
games
doing
really
this.
brought us together, really.
Yeah.
And until next time.
Take two.
Maybe I should take it.
1, 2.
I'm gonna take it up just a hair more.
We suck at timing shit.
3, 2.
I thought you were going to say one.
It's like the
Let's
movies.
just do this, bro.
Yeah.
How about we just do this?
Boom.
Can't even timed in.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That's synced up.